The commissioner of New York City's police department had strong words today about officers who turned their backs on Mayor Bill De Blasio at the funeral for a fallen colleague yesterday. Don Dahler has more on the rift between New York's mayor and the nation's largest police force.
Tens of thousands of police officers attended yesterday's funeral, but it was this action by a few hundred that still has people talking. As Mayor Bill De Blasio took to the podium,
all of this city is grieving.
Cops gathered outside turned their backs on the large television monitor. On Face the Nation this morning, New York Police Commissioner William Bratton expressed his disappointment.
That funeral was held to honor Officer Ramos, and to bring politics or to bring issues into that event, I think, was very inappropriate.
Bratton says part of the animosity relates to difficult contract negotiations between the city and police unions. But many NYPD officers also resent Mayor de Blasio's comments after a Staten Island grand jury failed to indict an officer involved in Eric Garner's death. He said he was astonished by the decision and admitted to worrying that his biracial son could also come to harm at the hands of the police. The president of the largest police union, Pat Lynch, put the blame for last week's murders of Officers Ramos and Wenjin Liu on the mayor's support of anti-police protests.
That blood on the hands starts on the steps of City Hall in the office of the mayor.
Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani has been a major critic of de Blasio's, but he says in this instance, the cops were wrong.
But I do believe Mayor de Blasio should apologize to the New York City Police Department. I said it day one. And I think he'd get this over with if he did it.
Now, Mayor de Blasio has expressed his support for the NYPD numerous times, including during yesterday's memorial service. Jeff, the funeral for the other officer killed, Wenjin Liu, is scheduled for next Saturday. And because of Chinese privacy customs, it's expected to be on a much smaller scale.